Welcome back. I'm Darnell Jackson. In this crypto report, we'll be talking about the Chinese crypto cancel culture. That's right. But before we do, make sure you subscribe to your favorite YouTube channel, Darnell Jackson Crypto. Okay, let's jump over to the agenda. This is big news that's happening right now. As you've heard everywhere, China is canceling Bitcoin. And the headline for today's report is Chinese crypto cancel culture. We're talking about why China will lose big with the Bitcoin ban plan that they're operating right now. Let's jump over to a tweet to give you some initial perspective on how big China's gonna lose. I saw this quote from 3 commas. 3 commas is a crypto exchange. And their tweet gives you a perfect example of how big a L China is about to take. They're talking about how Bitcoin now has roughly the same number of users as the internet had back in 97. So where do you think things are gonna go? We saw where things went starting in 97 and where they are today. So that gives you a perfect perspective on where we are in the game and where we will be. Let's take a look at some headlines. We're going to be talking about where things are and where they're going and how China is really going to miss out. So let's take a look at the first report here from Cointelegraph. And it reads, China proves Bitcoin is an unstoppable machine. Bitcoin Center founder. So this is a report, and it's talking about how Bitcoin price goes up once regulatory setbacks are digested by the crypto community. This from Zap Protocol, the co-founder. This is from the co-founder of Zap Protocol, Nick Spanos. All right, so he's talking about how China's crackdown on Bitcoin mining continues to face determined responses across the crypto ecosystem. All right, here's a quote. Bitcoin's algorithm adjusts roughly every 2 weeks to allow one block of transactions to be mined every 10 minutes. So it's become both easier and more profitable to mine Bitcoin. That's a recipe for enticing more miners back in. Okay, so you can see right off the bat, the first thing that China did was block the miners. And I believe they thought they were hurting Bitcoin, but as you can see, this is actually helping the Bitcoin miners make more money. So I want to jump to the next report, which is talking about which countries are using crypto the most. And this is from Andrew Lisa on Yahoo Finance. This was published late last month. So real quick, and you can check out this report, but I'm going to run through real quickly which countries are doing the most with Bitcoin. So here is a look at the top 10 crypto countries. And right now, the world's top 10 crypto countries, according to Statista data, are Nigeria 32%, Vietnam 21%, Philippines, Turkey, Peru, Switzerland, India, and then China, the US at 6%, Germany at 5%, and Japan at 4%. So you can see, and then it goes on to talk about is the US. It says the US is the world headquarters of Bitcoin. Bitcoin is not currently the hottest cryptocurrency, the original and still biggest digital coin. So now they're talking about which coin grew the fastest. So it was not Bitcoin. It was actually Dash grew 198%. Ethereum grew 324%. Maker grew 760%. And then Dogecoin grew 7,000%. So it's talking about the fact that other cryptocurrencies grew faster than Bitcoin. So this is just going on to show you that the demand is continuing despite the actions of China. All right. Cryptocurrency and blockchain technology company AAA estimates that there are now more than 300 million cryptocurrency users across the world. The average crypto ownership rate by country is 3.9%, and more than 18,000 businesses worldwide now accept some form of cryptocurrency as payment. About 3 crypto users in 5 are male, and no matter the country, users are more likely to be young and educated. This means that the future will be much more bright, as the people who are using it today are young people. All right, we're just explaining why China is taking an L. So let's take a look at what's happening in Nigeria. You may have been surprised to see Nigeria listed in a 30% adoption range. So here's a report on CoinDesk from Anna Baydakova. And she's talking about how Nigeria's regulators tried to crack down on cryptocurrency. This could be something that the Chinese regulators need to take a look at. Nigeria tried to crack down on cryptocurrency, and now a few months later, it's clear their efforts haven't worked. The nation is a prime example of how people will turn to crypto to cope with a struggling economy, despite the prohibitive stance of the state. In February, the Central Bank of Nigeria ordered banks to identify persons and or entities who were conducting transactions in crypto or running crypto exchanges. So they wanted to ban it. But the ban didn't stamp out Bitcoin in Nigeria. Rather, the crypto community turned to peer-to-peer trades or sending payments directly to each other. So this is what China can expect. The thing that they have tried to do has already been tried. So we're not comparing this against nothing. China is going to lose, and this is why. So let's take a look at some other examples of why and what China is going to miss out on. So here's more evidence. Report here from The Block. And Bitcoin mining firm Argo Blockchain explores secondary listing on NASDAQ. So in response to the opportunity to mine, because China kicked out all their miners, what's happening? Is the network crashing? No, other mining companies are taking advantage, like Argo Blockchain, who is exploring a potential secondary listing on NASDAQ. Why are they doing a listing? Because they want to get a bunch of money so they can build a bunch of miners. It's a huge opportunity, and it's presented and made even more lucrative because the Chinese miners are not there. And as I said in the previous report, it has made the mining even more lucrative. Let's jump to another report. This from You Today. $55 billion hedge fund Marshall Wace to start investing in crypto and stablecoins. London-based hedge fund that's been working since '97, ironically, now intends to make a foray in the crypto sector. Maybe they were starting to realize the opportunity from the '97 internet run. Marshall Wace, am I pronouncing that right? Post in the comments. A major hedge fund from London that manages approximately 55 billion has decided to dip its toes in the cryptocurrency sector. Here's a tweet here from Pomp, and he's talking about eventually everyone will have to gain exposure to the industry. It is definitely leaning that way. Let's take a look at the next report. This from Switzerland, where the Swiss bank Sygnum becomes the first bank to offer ETH 2.0 staking. So the Swiss digital asset bank Sygnum is now offering ETH 2.0 staking on its platform. This is a first. ETH 2.0 staking has just really been made available for the crypto exchanges. But to see ETH 2.0 staking from a bank is a huge sign of adoption and tells you which way things are going. Of course, China will miss out on all of this. This is the point I want you to take away from this report. So now let's jump over to the Ukraine. Another update from a bank. And the Ukrainian bank, Monobank, is to start offering crypto trading with Bitcoin. This article is talking about the Ukrainian e-bank, Monobank, has expressed its interest in wanting to offer customers Bitcoin trading by July. The bank has applied to the Bank of Ukraine to approve its application for a Bitcoin debit card. This comes as the Ukrainian government progresses on crypto-related legislation. So you can see which way things are going. China is thinking that they're going to cool down the market. They're forcing their people out of crypto, and I believe they may have overplayed their hand, thinking that they could force the world out of crypto. Here's another report in the Ukraine talking about Ukraine's largest mobile payment platform is set to launch BTC trading. So they're not only a bank, but they're also a payment platform. Monobank is the first Ukrainian digital bank that uses a mobile application to provide payment services, micro-lending, and deposits for its customers. It is considered to be one of Ukraine's top causes of a budding fintech scene and the establishment of Ukraine as an upcoming technological hub in Eastern Europe. All right. So this thing is what this nation, cryptocurrency, is what the Ukraine is counting on to drive its growth moving forward. Meanwhile, China's betting against it. China's going to lose this bet. So let's take another look at some of the things that has really changed with crypto. So now you're seeing a report. Here's another report from CoinDesk, and it's talking about a luxury hotel group, Pavilions, will accept cryptocurrency. Why is this important, Darnell? This is important because the Pavilions Hotels and Resorts is a high-end hotels group, and they also operate a portfolio of properties in Europe and the Asian Pacific region, including locations in Rome, Madrid, Lisbon, Bali, Thailand, Mongolia, and the Himalayas. So I just wanted to show you that this is adoption from one entity that covers many different regions all over the world. So you can see that many smart organizations and companies are taking advantage. Here's another extremely successful entity, Sotheby's. What are they doing? They're offering a 101 karat diamond at auction, and they are expecting a $15 million price. And guess what? They will accept Bitcoin or Ethereum for their sale in Hong Kong that is planned to happen this Friday. I'm doing this report here in early July. And so a little bit of information on this. International auction house Sotheby's will accept payment in Bitcoin or Ether at the sale of 101 carat diamond this Friday, making another milestone in the adoption of cryptocurrency. So just understand, China is intentionally choking itself out of all of this growth and all of this opportunity, denying its own people. Meanwhile, you can see that Bitcoin has weathered the storm of losing all of the activity in China. It's down about 2.6% over the month. So losing the China miners and weekly updates from Chinese banning and blocking crypto organizations, it has not had a debilitating impact on Bitcoin. However, their ban and their blocking of Bitcoin will have a debilitative effect for their citizens who are looking to benefit, like the rest of the world, from what cryptocurrency is and what it's all about. Thank you for checking out this report. Make sure you subscribe for more awesome crypto videos. I am your host, Darnell Jackson Crypto. Until the next time, peace.